Hey guys, thank you for watching the SlatRock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Here's your news for August 6, 2019. We're kicking off with news from Monday Night Raw today, and the saga of who attacked Roman Reigns continues to escalate. After being crushed under some scaffolding on last week's SmackDown Live, Reigns was ready for answers on this week's Raw, but instead found himself the victim of another attack. After the big dog was confronted by Samoa Joe in the parking lot, Reigns quickly dived into his own vehicle to avoid being the victim of a mysterious driver who drove straight at the former Universal Champion. Joe, who was once considered to be the prime suspect behind last week's attack on SmackDown, has seemingly had his name cleared and has recently teased a babyface run, something that hasn't been seen by the former NXT champion since he joined the main roster. More eagle-eyed fans may have spotted WWE dropping a major hint on this week's Raw, as in one of the camera angles after the attack, a black hoodie-wearing Erick Rowan can be seen walking away as people tried to help the big dog. Rowan's presence would likely mean that Daniel Bryan isn't too far behind, as according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer last week, the Eco-Warrior is supposed to be the one behind these attacks. With tonight's edition of SmackDown Live being the final main show before SummerSlam, expect the mysterious attacker's identity to be revealed and for a match between the two to be made for the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. Speaking of SummerSlam, this year's edition of the August staple got even bigger on this week's show as former WWE Universal Champion Goldberg made his return to WWE. In a Miz TV segment which featured the A-lister, Shawn Michaels, and Dolph Ziggler, the segment was supposed to be a contract signing for the Miz-Ziggler match at SummerSlam, but instead, these two will face off on next week's Raw. Revealing this, Miz said how Ziggler would be at SummerSlam, but he will instead be facing Goldberg, who made his way to the ring. Not wanting to tangle with the former Universal Champion before Sunday, the show-off escaped to the ramp, but was laid out with sweet chin music to close the show. Though this was a huge moment, many fans are concerned after Goldberg sent out an Instagram post of his bloody leg, which seemed to be on some sort of examination table being tended to. The severity of the injury looked pretty bad, and though fans have wondered whether this is an old picture, it seems strange for the WCW legend to tweet an old photo before his big return. Hopefully, the master of the jackhammer will be able to appear at this Sunday's pay-per-view, though of course, his safety comes first. One superstar who probably doesn't want to see Goldberg back this Sunday is Matt Riddle, as the NXT superstar has once again shared his feelings about the Hall of Famer. Riddle, who has for years been a vocal critic of Goldberg, recently uploaded a small blurb about legends taking shots at him for this, including Booker T, Chris Jericho, and Lance Storm. In a recent video, the King of Bros took things one step further, claiming that he could beat up Jericho and once again bashed Goldberg's matches. Riddle's insults didn't stop there, as he also said that Booker didn't know what he was talking about and called Lance Storm boring.
I'm just gonna say this. I don't know what's going on with all these WCW guys. Legitimately. Man, I don't like Goldberg. I have my thing. I'm not going to get into it. Everybody knows what I think. And it's true. He's not at the level. And yes, he's made lots of money. But at the end of the day, when future wrestlers come in, or somebody wants to get into this business, or a passionate fan wants to watch something good, I doubt they're going to pull up a Bill Goldberg match. They're going to pull up one of my matches, or Kurt Angle's matches, or Chris Benoit matches, or Shawn Michaels, or Bret Hart. And I'll go on. But Goldberg's not in that category, or less. That's no. Chris Jericho, you came at me. I don't know why you're saying, listen and learn, kid. I'll beat the shit out of you. I don't understand that. I don't get it. You're soft as hell. Maybe back in your prime, but even then I would have beat the shit out of you then. So listen and learn from me, bro. Shut your mouth. Lance, I don't get it. You were born then. I remember doing a seminar with you at Legends Camp in North Carolina. I literally fell asleep during your seminar. I had to be woken up by you. I even apologized at the time. And then to think years later I'd be in NXT, and for some reason you get on your little Twitter machine, you start talking trash about me. It's like, bro, barefoot or not, still 10 times the entertainer you ever were. Keep coaching, keep passing on the tradition. Just don't teach them how to be entertaining, because you don't know how to. All right. And Booker T, I really like you, Booker T. Really didn't want any heat with you. But you said I couldn't work. And I'm pretty sure if you watch a couple of my matches, you'll probably realize you were really wrong about that. So that's it. I want everybody to know where I'm coming from, because I'm a pretty sweet guy. Okay? And I don't want any of this trouble. Okay? All right. Everybody, have a great Monday. And I'll see everybody in Albany, New York Thursday, Buffalo, New York Friday, and take over Toronto Saturday. Later, bro.
Taking to Twitter, Chris Jericho clearly didn't take the comments lightly, as the AEW star dressed as Riddle in a video and challenged the former MMA star to a match. Though we'll probably never see Jericho and Riddle collide in the ring, this feud online is almost as good, though Jericho will have to focus later this month when he takes on Adam Hangman Page at All Out in a match to crown the very first AEW Heavyweight Champion. From a legend of WWE to an up-and-comer now, as SmackDown Live superstar Selena Vega took to Twitter this week to make some simple requests of the fans. On social media, Vega pleaded for fans of hers to stop bringing her actual family into things, as it seems some members of the WWE Universe have crossed a line and invaded her privacy. She said, "Your love and support has always been incredibly appreciated. Whether you're a day one or a newbie, I am truly grateful. But when the support crosses the line into obsession, it will not be tolerated, and the appropriate parties will be notified for safety reasons. So please, enjoy the product and what I do on TV, make your signs, and come say hi at my signings, but please, have respect for me and my family." Hopefully this will bring an end to any fans who think it's acceptable to invade her or any superstar's privacy, as though they may appear in front of millions of fans worldwide each week, the men and women of WWE are still entitled to some alone time. Over to SmackDown Live now, and with this week's show being the go-home event for SummerSlam, the Blue brand is certainly giving fans a reason to tune in. On this week's episode, there will be a special edition of The Kevin Owens Show, as the prizefighter will share the ring with Shane McMahon just days before the pair face off in Toronto, with Owens' career on the line. In addition to that, WWE Champion Kofi Kingston has said that he will respond to comments made about him by Randy Orton, as the company's apex predator has been living up to his moniker since challenging the New Day star. Some fans will know that Orton was responsible for Kingston being de-pushed in late 2009, and it would be many years before the Ghanaian superstar would return to the main event scene. With so much already announced for tonight's show and plenty more surprises along the way, the WWE will hopefully give a huge show before this Sunday's SummerSlam pay-per-view. We're turning to the world of politics now, and though Glenn Jacobs may be doing big things as the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, it seems the fire still burns within the former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion. Recently, the company has advertised that Kane, Jacobs' demonic alter ego, will be competing at the August 23rd and August 24th live events in Louisiana. Fans in Bossier City will be able to see the Big Red Machine in action on the 23rd, while those in Lafayette can head to the Cajun Dome on the 24th to see Kane take on the monster among men, Braun Strowman. This will mark Kane's first appearance in the ring since last November's Crown Jewel, where he and The Undertaker came up short against Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Though he's been kept busy as the Knox County mayor, Kane hasn't completely shut the door on returning to the ring, as it seems the monster who once set Jim Ross on fire still exists beneath his business suit. Back to Raw now, and though she made history last week by becoming the first pregnant champion in WWE history, the 24/7 title reign of Maria Kanellis has come to an end. After winning the title from her own husband Mike last week, Maria went to the OB/GYN on Monday and even allowed a camera crew to follow her and her husband Mike into the doctor's examination room. When Mike went to hug his wife, it seemed to be a touching moment for the couple who have been at odds over the past few weeks, but instead, it was a pinfall attempt, as the OB/GYN doctor was actually WWE referee Jessica Carr in disguise. 3 seconds later, Mike was the new champion, though his second reign with the gold didn't last long. Escaping his furious wife in the waiting room, Mike was quickly accosted by R-Truth, who after giving the line, "OBG, why not?" quickly pinned Kanellis to become an 11-time 24/7 champion. With the gold back around Truth's waist, expect Drake Maverick's attempts to regain the gold to continue, and with the Kanellises now being former champions, expect them to be on the hunt as well. And finally today, we're ending with some big news from the OC, as Luke Gallows gave a throwback on this week's Raw to his time in New Japan. After his release from WWE in 2010, Gallows would join the Japanese promotion in 2013 and become one of the company's most recognizable stars, thanks in part to the Warpaint he would wear during matches. When Gallows returned to WWE in 2016, this time alongside Carl Anderson, the paint was gone, though he did get to wear it this week when he appeared alongside Anderson and WWE United States Champion AJ Styles. On commentary, Michael Cole pointed out the paint and explained that it gave Gallows an edge in the ring, meaning the paint may be here to stay. As one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Gallows has certainly proven himself to be a success even without his war paint, and adding it is a nice new layer to the character. Many fans who followed Gallows in New Japan will be pleased to see it brought back, and this could also be a sign that the OC, who currently hold 3 titles, are set to become an even bigger deal on Monday Night Raw. Well guys, that's our news for today. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, 10 huge shocking WWE 2019 rumors you need to know about. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking at the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the bell icon so you don't miss a single new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.